What's up everyone? My name is Henrik, and this is going to be a review of the Wide Wheel Pro scooter. Always windy when we do this kind of video. So this video is in collaboration with Fluid Free Ride, and I really want to thank them for sending me this awesome scooter. Yeah, so this is a really fun scooter to ride. So what are the pros and cons with the Wide Wheel Pro? I must say the pros is that it's an extremely satisfying scooter. Like, it is extremely hard to describe the feeling you get when you push that throttle. It gives you that roller coaster feeling almost, like your head just throws back and you're like flying. So that's what I like most about this scooter. And the wide wheels. The wide wheels really make the ride stable. So when going at like 30-40 kilometers per hour, you're not gonna feel any sort of wobbling of the nice wheels because of the suspension. And a really nice thing about these wide wheels is that they have, I'm not really sure how they're made, but they have a really like tough foam inside of here, so it makes the ride extremely smooth. So the scooter is a really good freewheeler. Now I'm not going to press the throttle, I'm just going to charge up and see how far it goes. As you saw there, really good for freewheeling, makes for a great eco-friendly scooter. Yeah, pass it up. So if the battery runs out and you have to kick the scooter the rest of the commute, that is a non-issue with the Wide Wheel Pro. You can just treat it like a regular scooter, which is awesome. The third pro is definitely the battery. The battery is awesome. We have been using this thing for the whole day pretty much, and the battery is still full, which just blows my mind. There are 3 different modes with the scooter. We have the eco mode, the power mode, and then the speed demon mode, or you know, the mode that allows you to go in 40 kilometers per hour and above. So when using it in eco mode, for somebody who doesn't weigh 100 kilograms like I do, you can probably get around 55 kilometers at least with one charge. I may be gonna get a little bit less, but hey, it's still good. I'm probably gonna get at least 40. My favorite part about the scooter is the aesthetics. I mean, just look at this thing. Mercane has definitely invested a lot in its aesthetics. Like, it got the thin deck, the curves. It has the really futuristic look that attracts a lot of people, including myself. Like, this was the main reason I wanted to do this collaboration, is because the scooter looks fantastic. It's definitely something I want to be seen with in the public, in some container chain. And then the grips are also really comfy. Super super ergonomic with this little slider. Yeah. Now this is just like any other electric scooter. The only difference is that it's way more powerful, it's way more beefy, and it's gonna be more of a powerful ride. But in the end, it accomplishes the same thing as a regular electric scooter. So you gotta keep that in mind. I'm gonna get into the potential cons now in a bit, but you should ask yourself this: Do I want to commute in a Lamborghini or in a Toyota Corolla? Both machines get the same thing done, but in a different manner. So now the potential cons. Let me tell you, I haven't managed to find that many cons, but there is one thing that you should really think about when buying this scooter, and that is its weight. This scooter weighs 24 kilograms, or about 54 pounds, and most of that weight is put here in the back, so it's really awkward to carry the scooter like this. It's like, it almost hurts my shoulder, so be aware of that. If you're gonna carry this scooter, you probably have to deadlift it up like this. And it's definitely not a scooter that I want to be carrying for a long distance. When you ride a scooter for a while, this folding stem here tends to unscrew itself just a little bit. So you will be noticing that with some wobble in the handlebar. However, it's not necessarily bad. You can just screw it back like this. But it's just something that I noticed, and I saw some other dude on YouTube that noticed the same thing, so just be aware of that so it doesn't unscrew fully. I have a really hard time seeing that happen, but potentially could. Just in general, this folding stem doesn't feel that strong. I feel like if I really wanted to use my full rowing strength, I could probably break it. But I'm not sure, it's just how it feels by intuition. I would just not do that. But it might need some more work, or maybe it's just that I'm not that used with this type of folding mechanism. Yeah. And then this stem is, I think it's a little bit too weak to support this really beefy scooter. Just here. It's like it's... I have seen really puny scooters with a much beefier stem, so they could potentially do something about it, but I also understand it from Mercane's perspective that it would probably not look as aesthetic with a beefier stem. Hence, that's also why this deck, as you can see, it's not that wide compared to a lot of other scooters, but it's because of the aesthetics. If the deck would be like this wide, it would not look as appealing. So, and this is very subjective, but I do not really like this artwork here. I think it's a little bit too much text. Like, you already have the Mercane or the Wide Angle Pro text right here. They could keep this Mercane logo at the back. I have nothing against that, but I just feel like it's a little bit too much text on there. But again, it's subjective in the end. So let's do a drop test with the scooter. Dialed. Yo. Really dialed. I like that. The scooter is like a solid piece of metal. Yeah. So I would rate the scooter 9 out of 10, which it truly deserves. The scooter right now, a little under $1,300, and I think it would be definitely worth that amount. If you're interested in buying one, please check the description down below. There will be a $50 discount code.